Underworld. The picture of you. Go ahead.
1,000 threats I heard before. Time is coming.
Oh, I about to say all I can think about is him getting blew up by the pyro from that theme song.
Oh,
When he comes through and like this is when he's going on the cutting edge or something like that.
the Matt Hardy shit.
Yeah, the Matt Hardy one.
Yeah.
When he comes out, he's like,
And
yeah.
he was celebrating, and then the pyro starts shooting that way.
I was like, oh my God, he got so much pyro. I was like, look at the pyro. I was like, oh no, he dead.
Oh no, he did.
Oh no. Oh no.
It felt so real, huh?
Jeff, he's dying.
Oh, did that shit shoot past him, or did it shoot at him? Like,
Yeah, it was like, all you can see is like this black figure just going.
looking like Batman.
Yeah, he just flew through it, and I know where he comes out. He's like, I'm like, yo, what is going on here?
What just happened? And his dog died.
And then sad thing, it turns out to be Matt Hardy. Boo! The saddest part of that. I wish it was something cooler than like, I don't know, Edge did it or something.
Why everybody say that?
I don't want it to be Matt. Like,
Nobody wanted it to be Matt.
fucking Matt Hardy, yo.
Only Jeff wanted it to be Matt.
It's fucking horrible, bro. He sucks.
Matt didn't even want it to be Matt.
Like, Matt.
Yo 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 yo.
I can add a tornado. I can drive off the sea. Yeah. Wait on me. See, did Justin got to do Matt scene. Yo, 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 yo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
We're here.
Are you ready?
We're Wrestlemaniacs. Two.
With your boy,
Izzy Too Real, and my boy
Play Boy Troy.
in the building. One more again. Another week. Another bit of wrestling that we're gonna talk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We like WWE over here. We slow crawling to Royal Rumble. Slow crawling. We gonna get there when we get there.
We turtle walking.
Listen here, fans.
Turtle walking to the Royal
Hold
Rumble.
on to my hand. We all go through it together at the same time of the year. When it's about to be Christmas time, you're spending all that money on presents for your baby mamas and your hootin' hannies and all them other peoples.
Hootin' hannies.
And WWE is supposed to be your escape. And the only thing on is Nia Jax matches.
Oh, God.
Yes. Yes, wrestling fans. We feel you. Take my hand. I'll hold your hand until Royal Rumble. That's when we get real wrestling back. Unless you want to go watch AEW, and you still won't be watching real wrestling.
I was about to fucking cut you off so badly and be like, real wrestling, AEW, what?
Unless it's the Continental Classic matches. Other than those matches.
Continental headache.
Other than those matches.
The fuck?
Those matches actually, the ones that be on Dynamite be good.
I don't know because I don't watch Dynamite.
I mean, I don't either, but I watch clips. And I seen that Swerve versus Jay White match, which was actually really good.
Is that the one where all the extra bullshit at the end?
When like his arm is broken and everything?
Yeah. There's a lot of complaints about that match.
Yeah, it was a good match overall. If you go watch it, like you watch it from the get-go, it's a good match. And I like how they banned everybody from ringside. So I'm okay with that. I'll take that. Get us a straight up one-on-one. We don't need Prince Nana and all these other people flying around.
We do need Prince Nana. That's a whole part of the entrance.
Yeah, but I mean like during the match. We don't need the guns and
Why you don't need Nana?
I don't need all of them.
Why you don't need the manager of the heel at ringside?
If I have to get Nana out there and then I also have to have the guns out there, then I'm like, never mind.
Aren't they both heels?
Yeah. That's why I liked it was a good that's why I liked that it was a good match. Because it was just them out there. It wasn't like heel tactic to heel tactic. Who's going to be the biggest heel? It was like
I'd rather that.
Like
I'd rather that.
I'd rather not have that.
I'd rather that. I don't want to
wrestle.
see a big fucking competitive match between two heels because I don't give a fuck about none of you because I'm not supposed to like you because you're
First
two
of
bad
all,
guys.
To be honest with you, I don't know how bad Swerve is anymore because that theme song has turned him into a babyface. He might look like a big bad villain, but that theme song got him lit. Hey, bro.
There's no disagreeing that the theme song now has given Swerve a bigger name than he's had before, especially with the Nana entrance.
First of all, I was the first one out here calling out Nana's entrance like that. No one really was paying attention to it. So I was like, I mentioned it. Cause I said it a long time ago. Like I was like, you ever look at Nana while Swerve is coming out? And you remember that, right?
Yeah.
This was before it really blew up, and that's why I know everybody's like, why haven't y'all been paying attention? And I'm like,
every fucking way.
I've been watching this the whole entire time.
But we said this shit like episode 5.
Yeah, and I was like,
6.
he was back there doing that, and I was like, oh, he be lit.
And then you was actually doing the dance on the show.
Dance, wasn't it? Oh,
I think we were recording the video at that time when you were doing it.
I wish I'd get my credit. Oh,
you never would. They'd be like, your views are too low, so nobody was watching that shit. Cap. Somebody watched it and then
watched it and saw
took it, and ran with it.
And guess what? When we get big, I'm gonna pull that clip back up. I'm like, this is a throwback episode of We're Wrestlemaniacs 2.
And it's timestamped, goddammit.
Boom.
Thanks to YouTube.
You're welcome. But yeah, other than that, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, we'll talk about them later in the show. But anything else that you got? What you been going through this week, man? How's your week been since we last spoke?
Since I last seen you, busy as usual. Always moving. I mean, I'll never fucking get to sit down unless it's time to go to sleep.
Isn't it nice?
No.
Welcome to my world.
No, it's not nice.
Yes.
But you got to get this money, so it's you know what I mean. Or you got to help your kids.
You said this.
But I'm saying, or you got to help your kids and be at the sports games and
you said
help
I'm
train
helping
them. So.
you. I helped you by using all 24 hours.
Because that's what I'm supposed to do.
To learn to use the 24 hours.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Yes.
It don't mean I like it. It's just what I'm supposed to do.
Yes, use all 24 hours. There's no purpose in this world for us to be sleeping for 8 hours.
Yeah, it is so you could preserve your life. You need that shit. You need to at least sleep 6. I don't even fucking sleep 8. But you need at least 6.
It's 24 hours in a day. And you
dedicated. Your body dies down at one point in time.
You dedicated 8 hours of the 24 hours to sleeping.
Nah, not 8.
That's absolutely ridiculous to me. Like, bro, I could be up at like 5 in the morning.
Doing what?
Anything.
But doing what?
Designing. Going to get money. Make money. Like anything. I could be up. Anything. That's when all of a sudden, by like 11 o'clock that night, I'm like, you know what? Time to go to bed.
Okay.
My days are jam-packed.
Okay. 11 to 5 is still 6 hours.
11 to 5.
It's still 6 hours.
Some days I get less than 6 hours.
That's by choice.
No. I wake up.
It ain't because you got something scheduled to do at 11 o'clock and then got something scheduled to do at 3 o'clock.
I haven't had a sleep-in day. Actually, I tried a sleep-in day Sunday.
Why not Saturday?
Because Saturday I had stuff to do.
What the hell you had to do with a broke knee?
First of all, my knee's not broken, people. I'm not broken. That's one thing. I was supposed to go get an X-ray on Saturday for my knee.
But did you?
No, because they canceled on me that morning after I woke up already. But I tried.
Who canceled on
you? The people. The
doctor's office canceled?
Yeah.
When the fuck do doctor's offices cancel appointments on you? What the fuck?
Because the X-ray machine was broken.
Oh.
And I was like, bro, this is crazy.
Well, schedule me for someone down the street.
I'm not paying for it anyway, so I don't really care. So who cares? That's their problem. I don't pay for anything anymore, medically wise.
But you still the shit was still canceled before you had to leave the house. So
yeah, so I stayed up.
And did what?
I truly don't even remember.
Exactly.
I'm
so
not
you could have had a sleep-in day, right?
No, I tried to sleep-in day Sunday. I don't know. What do you consider a sleep-in day?
I don't know. You get to wake up whenever the fuck you want to.
Do that. Every day, I wake up at 7 o'clock at least. The latest I could sleep in is maybe 8 o'clock. But
again, you're kind of trained.
I'm like,
you know what I mean? Like
I'm hardwired that way now. So it's set. Actually, this was before I even joined. This is when I was a kid.
bro, you had to go to school. You had to be at school by 7:30.
Oh, bro. Like, y'all don't know. I used to be one of those kids that,
Late every day.
Yeah, late every day, and like if the bus came at like 6:30, I get out of my bed.
6:29. I mean 6:20.
Yeah, I get out of my bed 6:20.
6:20. Brush teeth, wash face.
Boom, boom,
hurry
close,
up,
boom, boom, boom. Uniform and everything out the door. Zoomed out the door. Bus having to be pulling up right when I come out the door. Every day. Like, I don't know why, man.
Because you at that age you had no patience. That's really why.
Oh, to sit there and wait?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not finna wait for no bus in the morning. It's hella cold, bro. I don't even want to go to school in the first place.
Especially, I'm going to tell you this.
Get there when it's time for this motherfucker to slide by. And that's
if I missed that bus, I was like, man, I really hope I ride with my mom's. Because there used to be two things. If I ride with my pops, man, I knew I was going to get there. I knew I was still going to get there on time, but I didn't have patience. You're right. Because my dad was one of those people, he start up the car, you have to wait 5 minutes for the car to warm up. No matter what.
The thing got to go from cold to at least the middle.
No matter what. Even though it was a new generation car, it's like, bro, why do we have to wait? Like,
that was my mom.
Like, my dad's a truck driver, so he has truck driver tendencies while in the regular car. And then he used to just drive me straight to school with no breakfast. And we used to literally show up on time and everything. My mom would be like, well, I got to get dressed. I still got stuff to do. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking, let's hurry this up. Like, we can make it. Like, I ain't trying to be late. I'm one of those kids that don't like to be late to school. Bro.
But you missed the bus.
Yeah. I know, right? So in my mind, even though I missed
crazy.
the bus.
Hold up. I don't want to interrupt you.
No,
I'm one of those kids that I actually like to be a little late as long as it wasn't a sweep. I love to be late to school, but I hate to be late to work, if that make any sense.
I guess I take it.
Because I loved walking in the middle of the class and everybody head turned back like who just walked. I don't know. I love that shit.
Well,
attention.
The only reason I liked it was because if my mom was taking me, we're stopping to get breakfast. Mm-hmm. So, like, even though she took fucking forever, bro, my mom, y'all don't understand, bro. My mom used to wake up at like 5 in the morning to absolutely do nothing. She would do nothing. Literally just sit there, watch the news. She'll wash dishes. She'll just walk around and just get on the phone with her friends and just do everything other than getting fucking dressed. Because she had to be at work at 8 o'clock. So I'm like, bro, why are you up at 5 o'clock to do nothing? That's crazy.
Because this is my time to do nothing while everybody else is asleep. So I get to just lounge.
And, bro, then
I can prepare for work.
Here I come. I'm late for the bus. She be like, okay then. Now we about to get even slower. So she going to get dressed. She gonna get like halfway dressed, sit down, watch TV. She's gonna get on the phone. She's gonna go make her some tea. She's gonna do this. Like, she does everything.
Cause now you on my time,
now I'm
motherfucker.
On her time. I'm like, yo, this shit is driving me nuts. So like at this point, I'm just sitting there. I've been in the living room like, bro, I'm just over this. I should just walk to school. Knowing school was like a 15-minute drive. I'd be like, I could just make it.
It's an hour. It's an hour walk.
I was like, yo, I can make it. By the time she get done, I'll be already there. Don't worry. Bruh, she used to pick up food. She picked up some Arby's for breakfast. If y'all don't know, Arby's got great breakfast. Y'all don't know. Arby's had great breakfast back then.
I was about to just say, ew.
Why? I'm keeping
Arby's now suck.
I'm keeping Arby's in business. I'm keeping them in business.
Please don't promote that nasty shit on here. Hey, Bay Area Arby's is trash.
First of all, I had to cross a bridge to go get Arby's, which is absolutely
trash.
nuts.
No, you don't. It's one of what fucking Concord.
Is it?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I know where I'm going tonight.
I first I could definitely give you directions to that.
I know where I'm going for dinner tonight.
Cause we used to fucking go to lunch over there.
Oh, fuck yes. I can't
Matter of
wait.
fact, it could be on your way home, but you got to go through Martinez.
I can't wait. I can't wait now. I'm gonna look it up.
Nasty
I love
ass.
me some Arby's. But yeah, bro, we used to take fucking forever. But you're right. I hated being late to work though. I used to hate being late to work.
He said I used to. Now I still do. I hate being late to work.
Oh, now I don't give a fuck. No one who's gonna check me.
I'm the same way now, but I still don't want to be there after 4. Like if I'm there after 4, to me I'm late. Oh, but I show up whenever the fuck I want to.
I'm supposed to get there. Monday. Sorry, my bad. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm supposed to be there at 7. Mm. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm there at 8. Bro, I get there like,
oh, that's 7 o'clock, probably a bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I leave my house at fucking 7. I'm like, fuck this shit. You got me fucked up. Especially when
this motherfucker leave the house at the time he's supposed to be there and clock in.
Fuck it. Even like daylight savings makes it even worse. Because I wake up and it be dark as fuck. And I'm like, why the fuck am I up? I should be sleeping. This is fucking stupid.
I do that every day, bro. So
bro, and I hear people, well, you get an extra hour to sleep. Bitch, you better get out my face.
Hey, fuck what you talking about. When that shit first changed over, it helped. And I gotta get up at fucking 12:50, like 1 o'clock in the morning. That little extra hour helped. Yo. When they take that bitch away from me, it's gonna suck, bro. I
was like, yo, what the hour got to do with anything? I guess because I don't sleep. I don't really sleep much. I literally wake up. I think that's what it is. Because I wake up on the top of the hour, basically every hour. We wind up sleeping.
This nigga wake up at 300 hours then.
Yeah. I actually go to sleep at
1,300 hours every day.
I go to sleep at say 11 or 12. And I'll wake up at 2. Stay up till 3. Go back to sleep. Wake up at 5.
This nigga takes Snoop Dogg naps.
Yeah, I take little naps.
But then he be talking about me taking that. This nigga takes Snoop Dogg naps at night.
But they're actually my real sleep. That's my actual sleep.
That's your pattern?
That's my pattern, yeah. I don't, that's it. And then I wake up for the whole day at 6 or 7 and I'm gone. I'm out the bed.
And then you're this for the rest of the fucking
whole day.
The
whole day.
Yeah, God bless you with unlimited energy, dog. Oh, yeah.
The only time I get to calm down, I guess, is if I'm driving.
And you playing somebody's theme song in the background?
No, I'm just driving, and I have no music playing. I like to drive sometimes with no music.
I can't do that. I'm sleepy. I get sleepy.
Oh man, I think because I like hearing my own thoughts all the time, and be like, yo, we need to do this. I just gotta do this. My brain's like that the whole time, constantly snapping. So I'm like, oh fuck yeah, we need to let's organize all this and let's work. We knock it all out one by one.
Hey, I get it, but I get it. I just can't do it.
Yeah. It took a while. It takes
ain't
a while.
Even taking a while. It's just the hours that I do drive an operated vehicle to go without music would be very detrimental. It would be almost
you rather drive in a car full of silence or country music?
Country music.
Oh, I love me some country music. Good shit.
Country music. Play me some country music all day.
I love country music. I do love me some good country music.
All day.
Country music and some heat and some heat. Heat in the car, heat that car up. Country music. Oh, I'm going to sleep. I go to sleep.
I ain't going to sleep with the country music. I be listening to the lyrics and shit, trying to see what because they be talking about some shit. So I be listening to the lyrics.
You turn your heat on in that car, or get heated seats and country music. Oh, bro, it's over for me.
Oh,
nap time.
Yeah, don't get in my car. That motherfucker got heated seats. I gotta have the heated seats on. It be cold as shit in the morning. But anyway, let's get into the show. Yeah. I guess it ain't like there's much going on. Fuck it, since we're live on the air, let's have real conversations on air like we just was doing. Yeah. Question.
Yeah, what's up, man?
For next week's show, because it probably ain't gonna be shit going on next week. What you want to do? You want to talk about a random show from back in the day?
Well, yes and no, because I'm only say that because I want to wait till I see what CM Punk signs. I'm expecting him to sign with Raw.
He's not gonna sign this week.
Huh?
He's not gonna sign this week.
What do you mean? Why not?
They're gonna draw this out. It's gonna be like a storyline. Where does he sign?
No.
They kind of started it on Raw. Where does CM Punk sign? SmackDown or Raw?
They say he's doing the contract signing next week though, just like how they did Randy Orton.
But he ain't signed nowhere yet. That's why he going to SmackDown. They're gonna try to do like little bids and shit to get him on SmackDown.
Man.
Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna happen before our next show.
Oh, come on.
And then we can still talk about it, but it ain't like we're gonna talk about it for an hour.
I know, but I felt like that was one of the conversations and everything. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to tell you what episode we're gonna do next week because I don't know what's gonna happen next week. If nothing happens next week,
I was gonna tell you what we was gonna do next week because we was gonna do it this week because we absolutely had nothing to talk about. So I was gonna just pick a random show and we was just gonna do a random show.
Yeah, we'll do a random show next week if we have to.
And if we have to, we need to.
If we have to,
we need to.
Fine.
Not next week in general, but we need to start doing more shows like that. But yeah.
How you gonna just hit me with the yeah? You can't. You ain't LA Knight. That's not how that works here.
Oh, I didn't even try to LA Knight.
You did just try LA Knight.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, but you did it though. But you did it though. So you tried to LA Knight me. Y'all saw that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did. Good googly muggly.
Good googly muggly. So as far as
speaking of CM Punk,
just wrestling shit.
Speaking of CM Punk.
Oh, we going with Punk? All right.
Yeah. Which brand will CM Punk be a part of? SmackDown and Raw. Where do you see him going? Where do you see him best fitting in at? Storyline wise, personality wise, however you want to put it.
Let's do it. So, thought about this too. So, we all know he's gonna go to Raw. That's kind of almost not even a thought anymore.
Right.
But he's more needed on SmackDown. As far as when you think about SmackDown's roster, and you think about Roman's only there half the time, Cena kind of really did his fulfillments for the year, so he's kind of done.
Right.
You really don't have nothing else to get you to Mania on that show besides LA Knight. That's really all you got. And then you got a lot of mid-card stuff and a lot of girl stuff. You need another star on that show. And then when you look at the stars on Raw, when you look at just the babyface side alone, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso. These were just all the guys who were in the Survivor Series match alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Drew, Damian Priest, Finn Balor. Like, you still have so many stars on Raw. When you think about SmackDown, who the hell do they got besides LA Knight? Rey Mysterio. And he's hurt right now, so he might be out for a minute. So really all you got to me is LA Knight, especially on the babyface side.
LA Knight, Randy Orton.
Yeah, they did just make it official on Raw.
Kevin Owens.
He's hurt, isn't he? Or they wrote him off. But it's just for the Logan Paul storyline. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I think it's just for the Logan Paul story. Because I think that's going to be a good match. Because he's supposed to be in the tournament or whatever that they have for the USA US title.
Who, Logan?
Kevin. So the US title tournament with KO, Grayson Waller, Bobby Lashley. LA Knight's not in it.
What is Bobby Lashley?
He's in between.
He's a tweener?
The fans is making him a babyface. Because, I mean, you don't want to boo Bobby Lashley. To be honest with you, he has a cool theme. He looks cool, and he looks dominant.
But
he's supposed to be a heel.
He needs MVP because he can't talk. Or when he does talk, he doesn't sound intimidating.
Right now, he doesn't sound intimidating. But right now, he's doing the job good so far. But he does, long-term wise, he needs a manager.
He needs MVP back.
He needs him. No, I wouldn't say MVP.
Give him MVP.
If you want him to be a heel, yeah, give him MVP.
Yeah. I want him to be a heel. I want Carmelo Hayes called up.
You call, won't happen right now. Not yet.
Yeah.
I would say give it some time. I agree with you, though.
I want Carmelo Hayes called up and join them and get rid of the Street Profits. Is he still even with them?
Yep.
Yeah, get rid of Street Profits. That'll be your whole turn. And get the Street Profits something even more to do.
So now it's Street Profits versus Bobby Lashley and Carmelo?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that.
Because, my little pick fed shit. I thought about the storyline because I didn't know that. I didn't know much about Carmelo Hayes at all, right? I know we're talking about Punk and we'll get there. But I didn't know much about Carmelo Hayes at first. But then I started looking into like his moveset and how his demeanor is. And he kind of carries himself like a young MVP.
Yeah.
A lot, like even his move is nothing but net.
Yeah.
Like
balling.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And same thing the baller shit with an MVP.
Yeah.
So to me, I just felt like, damn, that was a natural correlation.
Yeah.
So if it makes sense. You put him with MVP. MVP still there. MVP can still talk. And
what? We drinking water?
The water drinking you, goddammit. Pause, nigga.
Oh, I didn't see that bar.
Oh, you didn't notice that motherfucker just licking and dripping?
No, I didn't notice that. Hey, yo. The whole time I was like, okay, cool. I was like,
I thought you seen it and was looking at me like, oh, shit. But, yeah, so I think that'll work for MVP and Lashley.
He's bullying me right now,
Don't bully. But as far as Punk, again, just the SmackDown roster to me is thin. And I get it, you only have 2 hours, so you really don't need a lot of talent, but I think Punk should be on SmackDown. I think you still have the build that's eventually going to happen with him and Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
And you could have him go against Jimmy and Solo and all that while Reigns isn't there, because we know he's not going to be there for much of the next 2 months.
Right.
Until the Rumble.
Actually, he's supposed to be on the show.
What, Tribute to the Troops?
No. If I'm correct, it's next week. He's supposed to be on the show next week.
I don't know.
They released his dates. They was like he's supposed to be
They
there.
release his dates.
Well, yeah. If you don't know, Roman dates gets released when they're like, this is the days Roman is going to be showing up. And
I didn't know like that was a thing. Like anytime Roman shows up, we're gonna release his dates for the next 4 appearances. You know what I mean?
It's like that actually. It's exactly like that, which is very weird.
Yeah, see, I ain't know that shit, but anyway, you still have the alliance with Heyman. You know what I mean? It's so much things you could do. You could have him with an alliance with LA Knight, just for because right now we're in the boring period of wrestling.
Right.
So you could have him and LA Knight do stuff together. The 2 hottest baby faces that you would have in that company at this time. That's not Cody Rhodes. So I just think it would make more sense for him to go to SmackDown, but I know he's going to Raw.
Right now, I don't want to say it makes sense. Well, I'm going to say CM Punk needs to be on Raw more of anything right now to me, because SmackDown is, I guess I see that as the Cody show soon. That's going to become the Cody show. So I'm like, as of right now, I can't keep CM Punk near the title, I guess. Hold up, give me 1 second, y'all. All right, we're good. What I was gonna say?
Am I still bullying?
Yes, constantly bullying me. This is ridiculous. I prefer CM Punk kind of away from the title right now. Can you stop? can you stop touching stuff? Like, oh my, y'all see this? It's not me, y'all. So what was I saying before I was really interrupted by a screen jerk? Oh yeah, I'm keeping CM Punk away from the title. What? Oh yeah, that was pause. That was wild.
That was crazy.
My bad. Hey yo.
That was crazy.
Hey yo. My B.
All good.
My B.
Continue.
All right. Right now, I feel like the story right now is going with Randy Orton is going after the title. I think that story is going to last us all the way up to the Royal Rumble, which is going to lead us into Cody and Roman again. That's setting that all up.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I'm thinking CM Punk needs to go on Raw, because we need to finish off this chapter of Roman and Randy. We need to finish that off because he has to get his get back for what they did to him, and then from there it's like, okay, Cody has connections to Randy. Cody has to finish his story. So let's get Cody on the SmackDown, and that's where we continue that into WrestleMania. Hopefully Cody wins the title. If not, bro, we'll figure it out from after that. But the end goal is Cody wins the title, and he takes over SmackDown and becomes SmackDown is Cody's show. And I feel like we end up later getting Roman versus CM Punk.
Okay.
Because
I didn't think about that. So now that you brought that up, it's like, okay, yeah, then.
Yeah, because in my mind, I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
Like, but not even that. What you said about Cody going to SmackDown.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that, because you've been saying that for months now.
Yeah.
That's what we're leading to, that Cody's going to end up back on SmackDown. That was the favor, getting Jey Uso over and all that. So I never put that into play, but I was just thinking of the roster now. Like,
I think about it because in my head, once they made that title for Seth, I was like, all right, now we're going to need somebody, we're going to need a big name to face Seth. And WWE was scrambling, trying to figure out who could become the big name to take on Seth, which a lot of people was like Gunther. Gunther should be that guy, or
he was the only guy. But,
he's the only guy. But now you have CM Punk there.
Not even that. You can't break that Intercontinental title reign now.
Now you definitely can't break that.
Yeah, you can't break it now. So
because now you have to have somebody as big as a name of Gunther, or someone that
you're really trying to get the fuck over.
Yeah, that you're really invested in. Like, you believe the crowd could invest in them, and you have this moment. Because what's going to happen is, if you don't get that person that's on the same level as Gunther, crowd-wise and name-wise, it turns into the USA title again. It turns into what the USA title was.
I wish it was a USA title. It would probably be treated better.
It loses relevance.
You talking about the United States Championship?
Oh yeah, United States. Well, U.S. title, United States Championship. Why you want? What's the difference between U.S. title and United States Championship?
I'm going territories.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry.
Oh yeah, NWA.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, who cares about them? They got EC3 as their world champion. Who cares?
I thought it was Cardona.
No, it's EC3.
Damn.
I be keeping up with it now. Y'all see?
Damn.
Your boy be keeping up with the Indies. Because he used to be Tyrus for a long fucking reason, for no reason. And I know where EC3 retired him. I remember seeing that. Your boy keeps up. But, yeah, I'm seeing CM Punk goes to Raw. And I think what's going to occur is CM Punk's go to Raw. We finish the story of Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Because Drew McIntyre ended up shifting his focus back to Jay. Either they going to finish Jay and McIntyre's story first and end up going back to Drew and Seth, or they're going to end up just finishing Seth and Drew's story, and he goes back to Jay. I feel like that's the only two options for Drew McIntyre right now, and that's the only story that could work right now for Seth. One of those stories is going to end up occurring. And then we end up with Seth and CM Punk at Mania. This is not like long-term booking right now. This is just something that's going to fill, because right now what's going on in WWE is they have stories that's going just to really get us to Royal Rumble, and then we get to the real meat and potatoes of what we need to be looking at after the Royal Rumble. Right now, all the feuds you see on TV now is really stuff that just coast you through, like Shinsuke and Cody. That's something gives them something to do.
They're really just fused to really culminate at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
When you really think about it.
Yeah.
So, I can't wait till Cody and Nakamura see each other in the Rumble. Ooh, I can't wait till Cody and Seth see each other. Well, either Seth's not gonna be in it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're trying to build rivalries for the Rumble.
We're gonna see CM Punk and Cody cross paths in the Royal Rumble.
No, we're not.
You don't think so?
No, Seth is the world champion.
What does that have to do with anything?
Why would he be in the Rumble?
No. I said CM Punk.
And who?
Cody.
Oh.
We're gonna see Cody and CM Punk cross paths in the Royal Rumble. Yeah. That's gonna be something where we're like, everybody's gonna be like, oh my God. Because really, to be honest with you, it's gonna be one of them as the Royal Rumble.
But they cannot fuck Punk over again, like they did Cody, and have him come in at 30.
Oh, bro, if they have CM Punk,
you cannot do that.
WWE, I'm gonna say this: Triple H ain't that dumb. I don't think he ain't that dumb.
Dog, they brought CM Punk out with 8 minutes left to go in Raw last week.
He wasn't even there.
I said last week, not last night.
No, I'm saying he wasn't there.
Triple H
wasn't there.
Who wasn't there?
Triple H wasn't there, Raw.
Well, who the fuck was running that shit? Bruce?
We mentioned this last week. Bruce was running Raw last week.
And
the Nia Jax match went over. They went over time.
No, I heard a few matches went over time.
Yeah, that's what ended up causing CM Punk to only get 8 minutes.
But still, just to get
I was about to say,
8 minutes.
Nia match went over, and Randy Orton match went over. Both of those two matches went over.
Which I'm fine with. Orton can do what the fuck he wants.
Nia match going over is fucking ridiculous to me. I'm like, yo, why is...
And Zoe Starks.
She gets more than 5 minutes on TV. I cut my TV off. I really walk away from TV. Like, yo, Nia Jax getting more than 5 minutes on TV is crazy to me nowadays. Especially when you got women in the back, Candice LeRae sitting in the back, not getting playtime.
Good.
None of these girls are getting airtime, but...
The fuck? What the fuck she gonna do?
She better than Nia.
Nah, they're just the shit. They're just as shit. I'm sorry. Candice LeRae is just as bland as her husband. Like, yeah, man. And the only thing Johnny can do is be with Tommaso, if you ask me. Yeah. And that has not gone over too well. Gone over like shit, if you ask me. Like a fart in church.
Better than the Creed brothers.
They was in the same match together, so the fart in church they all shared.
Better than the Creed brothers, man.
Like, bro, yo. I don't know what it is. It's just time to start the tag team division over, start to bring up some guys.
No.
Partner some guys together. Steal some guys from AEW.
Split the titles. No, fuck that. Keep the titles together.
It's just one fucking title belt.
One title belt. Judgment Day needs to challenge people other than people. This is the same problem that we had with the, who was it? Was it the Usos?
Yeah, because they held the titles for like 2 years, so yeah.
No, it was somebody else.
New Day? The Bar? Who? No. I can keep fucking going.
The same situation occurred with Roman when he was just the one champion over everybody. when he only defended the title against SmackDown guys, but never defended the title against Raw guys. It's the same thing that happens with Judgment Day, basically. They only defend titles against Raw people.
Because the SmackDown guys aren't worthy. I don't know. But neither are the Raw tag teams. But I tell you the one thing about Judgment Day that bothers me. Every week, we run this, we run that, we run the tag team division.
I love that meme, yo.
We run the WWE. We run Monday Night Raw. Fuck, like shit you do. What are you running? You're running from people whooping your asses. They lose every fucking match. Number one.
Except for the big ones.
Nobody really gives a fuck. They even lose the big ones. It's just when it's time to get their win back, they get their win back. I.e. when they lost the tag team titles to Cody and Jay and then got the titles back. Like, the Judgment Day is so fucking boring. And the only star in that motherfucker to me is just Rhea Ripley. And when Rhea's not there, it drags it down. Damian should not be talking. I don't want to hear Damian Priest talk no more.
Why? I like Damian Priest. It's just because he keeps saying the same thing.
I was going to say, he's part of the reason of the we run this, we run that.
Same thing, yeah.
But that's all he can say. I don't think they're scripting promos like that no more. Vince ain't there.
No, they do. They're scripting promos. Only people that get scripted, everybody gets scripted promos from the mid card and down. All of them.
But
only people who not getting scripted promos.
But they so-called run the WWE and they're the hottest. The biggest faction in the company. Are they the top guys?
Cody,
no promos.
Cody, Roman, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins.
Oh, fuck that. I think somebody writing that shit for Seth.
Those are the only top folks and the most experienced people.
Oh, my God.
Not LA Knight. LA Knight, his stuff be scripted sometimes.
How do you know this shit?
They scripted CM Punk stuff.
Who's your backstage source?
I can't reveal my sources. I just know.
Because he ain't got no goddamn sources.
I just be knowing, bro. I know. Like CM Punk script, CM Punk promo returning was scripted. That was scripted, bro. I'm telling you that one was.
Do you think it was scripted or do you think it was workshopped? Quote unquote.
I go workshop if you want to call it. If that's your way of saying that he wrote it himself and then they changed it around.
No, I think they gave him points to touch and hit. And
CM Punk return. They was like, bro, we saw what happened, and he got a thing in his contract, a good behavior thing clause in his contract. So it's like, bro, at this first moment, you're not about to sit there and go, you're released, go do whatever you want to say. No, at this point, we're going to keep the leash on him.
Well, no, it's him. So, yeah, they would let him go say shit, but they would give him talking points.
They'd give him a leash.
And I think that's what they did. They gave him talking points.
Guys would give talking points.
Exactly, and I think that's what they did with him. They gave him talking points. I don't think that whole promo was scripted.
The only thing that probably wasn't scripted part, I will probably say, is that the comment he says into the camera.
Nah.
I'm not here to make friends.
Well, that wasn't scripted, but Corey Graves had said that earlier.
Which part?
That same exact shit. Corey Graves said it like
that makes it even
30 minutes earlier in the show.
That makes it even worse.
So
never mind then. Because the majority of his shit was scripted. I'm home. Have people give me smiles and kisses and everything in the back. Really? You really think we waited 10 years?
He said no. People have been pretty cordial in the back since he's come back. Well, most guys. So
you think we waited 9 years to hit this CM Punk? Bro, you supposed to come in that bitch, blow the dough in and everything.
What I think, and this is just what I think once he went out there and he seen how much time he had left, I think he was really pissed inside, but he couldn't show it. I think he was on fire. Y'all send me out here with 8 minutes to go on the fucking show. Of a 3-hour fucking show at that. Y'all don't put me at the beginning. Y'all don't put me in the middle. Y'all put me at the very end of a 3-hour show where you guys always lose ratings. So
not at that point.
What do you mean?
Because
bro, I've been hitting ratings. I've been hitting the ratings every week. They lose ratings in their third hour.
I'm saying, did they lose ratings on that one?
Yeah.
With CM Punk?
Absolutely.
Oh, probably so.
They absolutely did. They lost about 100,000, 200,000.
That's what people couldn't stay up late.
Most likely.
Because I'm about to say the whole entire show is based on CM Punk, and everybody was waiting for CM Punk to listen to.
How long are you going to wait of a 3-hour fucking show? especially when the end of it is 10:50 to 11 o'clock, and you got to go to work in the morning.
Like I said, they use CM Punk promo as a rating ploy. That's one thing to get the ratings up.
Well, duh, but it didn't work.
When he goes out there, all they did was like, bro, they went over. It was like, okay, he probably had 10, 15 minutes actually to talk. He supposed to probably have 10 to 15 minutes to talk. But since matches went over, they're like, you only got 8 minutes. And remember now, his fucking entrance took a while because he came out. It took like 2 or 3 minutes just to make it to the ring because he was panning to the crowd the majority of the fucking time.
Which you should, because it's your first time on Monday Night Raw in years.
Which is why he should have had extra time.
He should have had more time.
He should have had more time. But then you get out there and it's like, they probably gave him writing points, but like they probably censored up those not censored, but like, they kept it, they maintained it.
Can we not? But let's do this too, especially with us, because we have integrity and we treat people with integrity.
Yeah.
Let's not act like this man is fucking stupid, like he has not been in the WWE before. Like this man is not in his 40s and not smart enough to know the type of promo he needs to cut, being the first time he's back in a major company that he needs to be on good behavior. Can we not act like he don't know what to do?
We all understand that.
You don't think he understands that too?
We understand that. He understands
like,
that.
I'm not Dave Meltzer.
Just like I said, Triple H wasn't there. Bruce is there. So Bruce sitting there like...
Bruce ain't got no problem with him.
Bruce kind of like, bro...
Bruce ain't got no problem with him. I've heard Bruce podcast.
Bruce ain't got no problem with CM Punk.
Exactly.
But Bruce also trying to keep his job too. At this point, yes, WWE...
He is trying to keep his job because Vince is gone, so he's trying to make sure... He trying to make sure...
Doing everything. He's like, bro, dude, we ain't got to risk nothing. You could go crazy when Paul come back. Right now, just go out there, say you miss being here, you happy being here, and you ready to...
I can absolutely see Bruce Pritchard telling him, say I'm home. Be sure to hammer that home, that I'm home.
Make no references to AEW.
He's not going to do that anyway. But I think it was said, just to make sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Just to make sure.
I feel like when they talked to him, they didn't talk to him like a child, but they were just like, we just want to make sure.
Bruce,
we're all on the same page of this. Of we're not gonna talk about EW. Just say you're home, and just make a comment towards Seth, setting up the story.
But I think that happened only because the time went from maybe being 20 minutes to now 11.
Yeah,
and you got to go out there, do your entrance, and hurry up and cut your promo before cameras cut.
Because I'm guaranteeing you, next week he gonna have more than 8 minutes to talk.
Oh yeah,
he probably gonna start the show off. To be honest with you,
he should. I thought he was gonna start it off this week.
I didn't. This week, I was thinking that, but I was like, they're not promoting him on SmackDown, so I was like, no, he's not coming. He's not gonna be there.
No, but they was promoting him on SmackDown because I seen it on Friday.
They were promoting him to be on SmackDown,
right?
But they weren't promoting him to be on Raw. So
but I just thought immediately he was on Raw anyway because first week.
Right now, I've learned that with WWE, especially with stuff like this, they gonna constantly like promote you and parade you around for as long as they can. Like with Jade, they paraded her around on every show. Every show. We ain't seen it ever since then. Because the only reason, because she training. Everyone understands this. AEW ain't got no training ground. She really just been training in Cody Rhodes' backyard the whole entire time. In the Nightmare Factory. That's the only training she truly has. So they was like, bro, take your ass to the PC. You look good. We gonna parade you around for 2 or 3 weeks. Cool. Send your ass to the PC. You need to actually learn how to wrestle. Not even the WWE way. Just learn how to wrestle, period.
Nah, she need to learn how to work.
Work, wrestle, bump, promo, all of it.
She got a lot of work, and that's what he was saying. That's what Triple H was saying at the press conference after the Survivor Series. Like, yeah, she's good, but we want her to be the total package.
Yeah.
We want her to learn how to work, not just wrestle. We need you to know how to work. We need you to know the spots to call in the ring. We need you to learn, like, you know what I mean? Like, what turnbuckle to hit. Where's the hard camera and where you need to be facing. Like, the WWE style is harder because of the camera angles. Yeah. That's why a lot of the style is harder. Plus, it's more slow plotting, so you have to pander to the camera.
Yeah.
And I think she got the pandering part down. She don't know what else to fucking do. But the other part of it, when to pander. Yeah. How much time to take, when to get back on the hold, when to get back on the wrist lock, when to do your power moves. They didn't teach any fucking thing.
They didn't teach that. So it's
and you only had one match a month.
And you got to think about it.
So what are you learning?
It gets even better now. Because you're sitting there, you have Jade Cargill, who just came in, that's learning under Cody Rhodes. The other tree she learned under, CM Punk. So now you have both of those trees that she learned under, so she's going to progress faster now. I feel like you have...
It's still going to look like shit.
Cody, CM Punk, and then you have WWE backing
you.
It's going to look like shit.
It's still going to look like shit.
I feel like it's going to look like shit for the first couple of months.
It's going to look like shit regardless.
She's going to look better. I feel like she's going to get better and look better.
I just think her work is going to be her work. I just think she's going to get better.
Well,
I'll put it like this. Her wrestling is going to be her wrestling. That's what's going to look like shit.
Yeah.
But if her work is good, then everything else won't matter.
How you feel about Bianca? Just side
I love Bianca. As far as like her style in the ring?
Yeah. I noticed something about Bianca though.
Her drop kicks. It's always 1 foot and only 1 foot connects on her drop kicks. Her drop kicks are never 2 feet.
That is true.
It's always 1 foot that hits.
She moves too fast for majority of girls. I noticed that. She moves way too fast for majority of girls. So like, especially it's a spot when she goes like for a backflip, or like when she's about to do something. Like,
she jump faster than they lift her.
No, like so they go on outside, and she's about to do a backflip from the apron to outside.
Mm-hmm.
She'll just stand there, like, come on. And she'd just be sitting there saying, come on. Like, you about to, first of all, you just threw Natalya out on the fucking ground. Natalya, like, come on. And then you want her to pop her ass up instantly to take a backflip? Like, slow the fuck down, Bianca, a little bit. Know who you working with and slow it down a little bit. Not every girl gonna go fast like Sasha. Every girl ain't like Sasha. Sasha used to work fast just like Bianca. They both have that.
I don't even remember Sasha Styles.
They both have a faster pace. Like, it was always like boom, boom, boom. Even though it was a slow match, everything was in fast pace.
Bianca's pace, to me, every time I watch her work, it's always a girl that don't want to fuck up.
Yeah.
That's how she works.
That's
even though it's fast, it's like, it's jittery. Mm-hmm. It's very jittery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sasha didn't seem jittery to me. Yeah. It was smooth, but she just was always quicker than the other bitches. Yeah. So, like, if it's time for, or sometimes she wouldn't
women, put respect on them. The other women.
That's fine. Just a term of endearment, all right? But Sasha shit was smooth. Bianca shit not smooth. Bianca shit just pure athleticism.
Yeah.
Compared to Sasha, it was like, this is what I've been wanting to do since I was a kid. I was doing suplexes on my bigger brother or shit like that. So I knew the nuances on how to lift and where to land and how, you know what I mean?
But Bianca just, you're right. Because I'm saying, like, Bianca just be going, she's always constantly, like, it's constant motion going on. And it's like, Bianca, slow down. You ain't got to go for, like, when she in the ring with Sasha.
Charlotte.
I would say Charlotte, but sometimes Charlotte does work a slower pace.
So she slows her the fuck down. But she still be jittery and shit.
Charlotte slows her down a little bit.
It makes me nervous with them backflips.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's certain people, I'm like, yo, Bianca, you got to learn how to slow it down. Slow it down. You got the moves. You got it. But you just got to know, you got to understand your opponent. Sometimes the person you're working with ain't on that same level as you. And there's no way. It looks sloppy when you try to drag them up with you. If they're not on that level with you, ain't no reason. So try to find a median between your pace and their pace.
Right.
For Bianca needs to find that median. They need to come up to Bianca's level, but they don't mean they need to be hauling ass the whole time.
No, you need to haul ass. If I'm out here hauling ass, you need to be hauling ass too. But since it's the WWE style, you need to slow down. Because that's just what it's about. You need to slow down. Slow down, pander to the crowd, wave your hair, give the person the time to catch up, you know what I mean, catch your breath.
Pander.
Let the fucking people, give them a time to take in what you just did.
Bro, she be hitting moves.
And that's the WWE style.
She hits moves. Cartwheel, backflip, cartwheel, handstand, bam. I'm like, yo.
This ain't the Indies.
Like, yo.
Slow down.
Slow the fuck down, Bianca. Like, yo.
You're making me nervous.
You're not giving me time to, like, even take it in. Like, body slam, cartwheel, off the handspring. I'm about to hit a backflip. Then I'm going to stand up. Then I'm going to hit another 450.
She makes me nervous.
And I'm like, yo, Bianca. And I, don't get me wrong now. I love me some Bianca Belair. But sometimes I'm like, yo, we don't need pay-per-view Bianca every match. I don't need pay-per-view Bianca every match like that. Like
it's the only speech she knows.
It's like I say that as like, what if we had big match John Cena every single match you had him?
I thought I did. You see the same moves every match. What do you mean?
But like some matches where it's like they were slower paced, it was methodical. It just
to me the
only time when he did that big match John was when he had a U.S. title, when every match was like that, like a pay-per-view match every time. To me, I could tell when I'm like, okay, this is a pay-per-view John Cena match. Okay, he's like hitting moves and it has high impact. His Raw matches, I'm like, I mean, they're the same. They're the same 5 moves of doom, but it ain't the same. I don't know. I guess I'm one of those people.
It's the same except without a table bump.
Table bump?
A table spot. There's no table spot. There's no announcer table spot. That's the only difference between the John Cena big match than anything.
I don't remember doing a lot of table. Did you do a lot of table spots?
Yeah, did table spots.
And then he'll always add a different move in there every once.
Yeah, it is one. A leg drop off the top rope.
Well, I'm like, you know what? This might be a different match.
Yeah, he might do a nip up because, it's a pay-per-view. Like,
hey, yo.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, but there's, to me, no difference in the John Cena match. There's no difference in a big Randy Orton match. It's just if they want to take bumps tonight.
Not Randy. Randy matches all the same.
Yeah, Randy ain't taking no bumps
Randy
unless he has to.
There's nothing different about Randy matches. John Cena matches, I feel the difference, but Randy matches, I feel the same.
I don't feel no difference.
But yeah, I feel like right now CM Punk should be on Raw, and everything. I feel like Raw, just CM Punk being back sets up different moves. But we mentioned them.
Hey, we just went 50 minutes with one subject.
We did. Look at that. You're welcome. Somebody asked me if we're gonna talk about CM Punk. There you go. We talked about CM Punk.
Oh God.
We mentioned him earlier.
Shit, did we even talk about Punk? As much?
No, we mentioned.
We talked about everybody else, but
we talked about Johnny Gargano and DIY.
Talked about everybody else but Punk.
Yes. We said there was a big fart. Because I was like, I'm going back to what you said. There was like a fart, a silent fart.
A fart in church?
A fart in church. The Creed brothers. You said the question was, why are the Creed brothers white meat baby faces?
Do you need me to elaborate?
Yes, please. That was one of your questions. Please elaborate.
Okay, so I've watched at least 4 Creed brother matches. So at least 2 on Raw, 2 NXT. The NXT matches that I watched, I'd never heard a crowd response. Never. So I immediately thought they were heels. Never thought they were baby faces. So then I watched the tag team turmoil match last week that had all the different tag teams. New Day, DIY, a couple others. And in that match, there was no cheers as well. There were even some boos. So again, I'm thinking that they're fucking heels. Then this week, they go against DIY. But before the DIY match, they're in the back. They're having a segment with the New Day. As you hear my child going crazy. Yeah, she's in trouble.
Bestie.
There's a segment in the back where they're with the New Day and the Alpha Academy or whatever the fuck you want to call them. And the Creed brothers are they're being corny as shit. Like, I call them white meat baby faces because that's what they were. They were just so bland. They were in the back. Yeah. And, the usual Tozawa's getting what?
Tozawa being nasty.
Lunged or what do you want to?
Squats.
Squats. There you go. He's being squatted, if you will.
Wait, what's his name?
Akira Tozawa.
Tozawa, that's nasty.
But they're back there like, yeah, go. Then they have a DIY match, and the crowd are sitting on their fucking hands. It's like a fart in church.
DIY versus Imperium.
Huh?
DIY versus Imperium. Best 2 out of 3.
You know what? You're right.
2 out of 3 falls match.
You're right.
But I feel like
Wait. Go ahead.
Just what I say. I agree with you because I've been watching the Creed brothers since NXT, and they got hot. And I think the problem was the Creed brothers stayed in NXT too long. Because the moment they were hot in NXT, that's when they should have came up. But the problem was they end up cooling off in NXT and staying there forever. And then the problem with that occurring is the fact that at that point now, the crowd end up dying in NXT, and they end up coming to the main roster with a dead crowd. You didn't introduce them and anything. You didn't do anything. So like I said, you got them hot in NXT. They got cold as hell in NXT, and you thought, let's just take them to the main roster. They'll get hot again. No, they got even fucking colder. And even colder. It wasn't the fact that because they were the same way as heels. They were when they was heels with Stokely when he was in NXT. They were.
They've been in that fucking long.
Yes, they've been in that long. When Roddy was still there in Diamond Mine because Diamond Mine started with Roddy.
Oh, they were the other two in Diamond Mine?
No, it was Roddy.
No.
Another dude.
You said that shit like they were the two that was in Diamond Mine.
No, because it was like Roddy, an Asian dude, and then another white dude. I can't remember his name. Something Tyler Rust or something like that. And then Ivy Niles. And out of nowhere, the Asian dude and Russ disappeared, and the Creed brothers came up. The Creed brothers just came in, and we was like, yo, two dudes in singlets that wrestled in college. We're like, okay, some like Kurt Angle, Team Angle kind of guys. Athletic as hell, could go in the ring, could work in the ring, and they end up getting themselves over with the crowd because they're badass guys who do tough shit. Like they actually could wrestle, they actually could do cool shit.
You're just repeating yourself from last week.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden they got cold because they stayed in NXT. Just like what's going on with Braun Breaker. Same thing that's going on with Carmelo.
But I still think Braun Breaker's a big enough star. Not even a big enough star. Just the impact, the look, everything that he has, the package that he has. Yeah, he'll be able to make it if he got to the main roster. These two young men, again, bland as shit. Yeah. And you're portraying them as baby faces when the crowd don't give two fucks about them.
Should be heels.
They should be fucking heels. Or stop portraying them as anything. Just let them be whatever. Don't put them with baby faces. Don't put them with heels. Just let the crowd decide.
I hate to say it, but if I wanted to turn them heel, I have them take out Otis and Akira Tozawa.
Why would you hate to say that?
Because I'm telling you, that makes you right. That you should get Chad Gable away from them. While he's stepping away for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and plug. We're the Heavily Opinionated Podcast with your boy, Playboy Troy, Cooley High, Melly Mel, Platinum Pat, and the returning DJ Rose. He came back this past episode where we talked about the college football playoffs with Florida State. Some was saying getting snubbed from the picture and Georgia getting kicked out of the top four. We talked about that and how that picture is going to be looking with Alabama facing Michigan. Platinum Pat is a Michigan fan. And also we have Washington taking on Texas in these upcoming bowls. So we talked about that in college football. We also talked about some NFL action with the Eagles getting beat down by the 49ers. I kind of went blank there. And then, so, Melly Mel's an Eagles fan. And we talked a little bit about the Patriots. We talked a bit about the Cowboys and the Falcons and everything. And we talked a little bit about the Chiefs. And then we ended up finishing up the episode with a good old talk about the NBA in-season tournaments. So you guys go check that out on the Heavily Opinionated Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube.
Way to make that go long enough. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Sorry about that, people.
Oh, yeah. What you coming back? Just finishing off. I hate to say that you're right, because you've been saying it for weeks now. You want Chad Gable away from Otis and Akira Tozawa.
Oh, that part.
And I feel like right now, if you want to turn the Creeds heel, you put them with Chad Gable, and to make them a serious group. And we have it set up where actually the Creed brothers and Ivy Niles takes out all three of them: Akira, Otis, and Maxine.
Nah, you can keep Maxine with them.
Okay, fine.
They're heels now, so now you can have the girl.
Fine. Two girls?
Who's the other one?
Ivy Niles.
Who's that?
The pit bull.
I don't know who that is.
That's
the pit bull. only pit bull I know is fucking from New Japan.
That's what they call her, the pit bull.
Oh. So now she got what's her Collins nickname?
She looks like a pit bull.
The only pit bull I know is Ishii.
No, you're talking about the Stone pit bull.
I'm talking about Ishii.
You're talking about the Stone pit bull.
He looks like a pit bull. Only pit bull I know in wrestling.
She's the pit bull of WWE.
Besides pit bull number 1 and number 2 from ECW.
Man. Ivy Niles is fire. She just bland as hell too.
I just don't know who the fuck she is.
She's the other girl that's with the Creed. I'm surprised that you don't see her. She's literally right there next to them all the time. Where she's like, yeah. She does that all the whole time.
Okay.
She looks bland as hell. Molly Holly looking ass. Just...
Molly Holly looking at. Now, remember a couple weeks ago I said you fucking hate Molly Holly, and you said no, I don't. I said, bro, you always bashing it. No, I don't.
It all flashed in my head once I made the comment. I was like, oh fuck! I just said I don't be talking about Molly Holly. Yo, it all flashed in my head that fast. I was like, yo. I literally just said I don't talk about Molly Holly. And I instantly said something about Molly Holly. Off the cuff. She ain't do nothing to me. She's just catching strays. Molly, I'm sorry.
She been catching strays since we started this show.
For no reason, yo. I don't know. Molly Holly just seems so bland. Her name seems bland. Everything just seems bland.
The name was bland. That was the whole point. She was with the Hollies. So they just named her Molly. She had 2 fucking pigtails that looked like a little, schoolgirl? From like the 70s?
I liked her look when she was with the Hollies.
No, I don't like none of them.
I hated the look.
Was the bob cut?
Oh. Fuck's sake,
The I'm Every Woman gimmick?
She wears granny panties gimmick?
Yeah, the I'm Every Woman.
I hate that shit. Oh my god.
She wore granny panties gimmick.
But yeah, that's how I would save the Creed Brothers. The DIY, it's only one thing that can save DIY right now.
The theme music.
The fucking thing. We are DIY.
Hey, I heard it for the first time ever last night. I said, this is why it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And Tommaso got to come out
cheesing.
Come on! Yeah. I'm like, nah, bro, it's not working. And you're fucking Tommaso Ciampa, like, it's not working.
Tommaso Ciampa, that music should hit.
Give him his old theme song back.
He has his theme song.
But let them both come out to that shit. If you don't want to give them DIY, just come out to Tommaso theme song.
Give Johnny his theme song back. Give I don't even really remember DIY's theme song. Actually, DIY theme song was Johnny's theme song.
No, it wasn't.
Without the lyrics.
No, it wasn't.
What was it then?
Chrome something. Chrome. So one was Rebel Heart and the other one was Chrome something. Heart? Maybe it was Chrome Heart, but it wasn't the same.
Because Johnny was Rebel Heart.
Dun 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 dun.
I said I don't remember DIY's theme song for the longest.
And then they got like the little guitar riff in it, but then you got Johnny Gargano's, which is Rebel Heart. This Rebel Heart, this Rebel Heart.
Oh, Tommaso Ciampa is the Black Heart.
Yeah, with the beeps in the beginning.
Beep. Best theme song ever. Beep. I love that theme song. Beep. I'm looking up DIY's theme song right now, y'all. Because it really is not. Because in my head, I swear to you, their theme song was just Johnny Gargano's theme song without the words.
No, it wasn't. You know who? Damn, that'd have been hella dope if we could have got Beavis and Butthead doing Tommaso Ciampa's theme song. I don't know.
Why Beavis and Butthead?
Because of the guitar riffs, like with your mouth.
Oh.
No one will serve. All rights reserved to the WWE.
To the WWE. Yeah, that shit did not register in my brain.
It's not the same as Rebel Heart.
I don't remember it. That's why. Because even when they did it, the reunion special in NXT, I don't remember that theme song.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember from NXT.
Oh.
When they went against FTR, when there was the revival.
Okay.
When they went against...
okay, I'll take it then.
What's them 2 big niggas? AOP?
AOP?
Yeah, like they used that theme song.
Well, right now, they should get that theme song back. John should get his theme song back. And that's when they can make an entrance... Tommaso just beelines to the ring while Johnny does all that staring around and look at me, I'm Johnny Gargano, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I used to be the elf in WWE. I like Johnny wrestling though, but he's just bland as shit.
Yep.
He's bland right now. Tommaso's bland. The Way is bland.
And Tommaso has never been bland.
Yeah.
So for Johnny Gargano to instantly come back and make Tommaso Ciampa bland after Ciampa had attacked Miz and was starting this whole little thing.
The problem was the theme song. The problem is once they gave Johnny that theme song and it hit, and everybody was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Oh, the theme song hit.
Yeah,
when it played.
When it played, because the problem is you don't know who that is.
No, you don't care.
No.
You know who it is, but you don't care,
bro. When his original
Rebel Heart played, you like the song. You seen this. I seen the song,
and you cared.
I didn't give a fuck about Johnny Gargano as much as I liked the theme song.
You tell me you didn't care about him versus Adam Cole that match?
Fuck no. I thought that was the most video game match I've ever seen in my life at the time. It was just nothing but kick out. Which one though? The three stages of hell with the cage, just nothing but kick outs.
No, I think it was like the first one.
Kick outs. Super kick. Then you might get a slingshot spear.
I liked it.
Super kick.
You will never get me to turn down Johnny Wrestling. I like Johnny Wrestling.
Hey, matches. It depends on who he in it with. His matches with Ciampa, I loved them. The empty arena match what was the one match where they fucking tore up the ring? Because it was the first time I ever seen anything like that.
Oh, that's the first one.
Where they lifted up the whole ring mat and ring skirt, and you seen the whole wood. Yeah,
that was the first one.
I've never seen nothing like that. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. Oh my God, this is amazing. Great. I even like Johnny Gargano match against Aleister Black.
Oh man, that was one of the best matches.
I love that match.
I love that match.
But the Adam Cole match was just way too much, dog. But Adam Cole does this too much. I think because
they both had the same not same skill set.
They
move sets.
Same style.
They have the same move sets.
They have the same style.
Okay, I give it.
Because it's the video game style. I'm gonna hit you with 3 moves, and then it's gonna be your turn. Hit me with 3 moves. It's never nobody's working on somebody part.
When he's facing an opponent that's not that style, he's better.
Correct.
That's why. Actually, I caught clips of that 2 or 3 Falls match.
Which one?
Last night with Imperium.
Oh, pretty.
It was
cool
pretty
match.
good.
No, it wasn't bad.
I feel like, people gotta understand. Not people, but I feel like with WWE fans, they're not like AEW fans, where AEW fans stand up all the fucking time about everything. WWE sits down. Their fans are always sitting down.
That's not the problem.
Just watching.
That's not the problem.
And they got a "This is awesome" chant, but
that's not the problem. When WWE fans are into the matches, they're into the matches. When they're into the characters, they're into the matches. But right now, I could tell you the biggest problem was killing them is the 3-hour Raws, where there has to be at least 3 matches that are like 20 minutes.
Yeah, of people that you don't care about.
Yeah, and that's what, or no story.
Yeah,
that's what's kind of killing it. Like, there's no fucking story behind DIY against fucking Imperium. It's just Imperium is disintegrating and DIY need a win.
Which is absolutely dumb. Why is Imperium
disintegrating?
They're the second biggest
faction.
Faction, heel group, whatever you want to call it, right now in WWE. Well,
the leader
on Raw.
The leader is the longest running Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Why haven't they gotten titles?
There you go. Now you want to talk about who should be tag team champions if it ain't DIY.
Bro, Imperium
should be them.
First of all, that tag team is probably one of the best tag teams in the world. To be honest with you, they're literally one of the best tag teams in the world. So why are they being treated like shit?
And Kaiser won me over.
Kaiser and Vinci, both of them, DIY. Who else right now that I can think tag team wise that could take the titles and actually make them mean something to me? I think right now I would say Imperium.
That's it.
Imperium and DIY right now, where I'm like, okay, these titles mean something.
A heel New Day.
And a heel New Day. Oh yeah, a heel New Day. I'll take that.
And I mean a real heel New Day with Big E as a manager.
Or, fuck it, a real heel Street Profits where we get different music and they don't do the same fucking entrance.
I'm just not a Street Profits guy anymore. I'm not even sold on Montez Ford anymore.
I think I'm out. Not for you, but for me, I think it's just the fact that you call them heels, but they got the same theme music, same entrance. Nothing really changed. Only thing that changes, they come out and do a mean mug on the ramp when they come out.
I'm done with them. It's time to redo the presentation one more time. Are they still in hoop shorts and shit?
No.
What they wear to the ring to wrestle?
They still wear the same shit basically. They just put a shirt on Angelo.
It's time to change the presentation.
And they bedazzled their clothes now with jewels on.
Remember, and I know this might be stupid to some people, but remember back in the 90s, like Stupid group. I'm not gonna lie. But remember Right to Censor?
Yes.
Remember how they wrestled in the white shirts and the fucking slacks?
Yes.
Just change the fucking presentation. Like, the only person that wrestles in jeans anymore is fucking John Moxley. You know what I mean? Maybe Darby Allin in the jean shorts, the jorts. But besides that, nobody even wrestles in jeans. Everybody wrestles in the same shit. Change the fucking presentation. Don't be like everybody else. Like, now you niggas in hoop shorts to me. That's how I look at them. They niggas in hoop shorts. Sorry. So, Street Profits need to change. I'm done with them. So, as far as tag teams, it's really all you got is Imperium and DIY. And I thought DIY was going to win the fucking tag team turmoil, and they didn't.
Yeah. I feel like the only reason they did that is because...
wasn't there.
Not even that. I think right now, they're trying to give Creed Brothers that chance, but they're also trying to add credibility to the Creed Brothers, knowing they're gonna lose to the Judgment Day,
knowing they're gonna turn heel.
Knowing they're gonna turn heel. It's just the right now. I don't know why their formula right now is to throw you out there into the deep water and see if you can swim, and then once they notice you're about to sink, try to save you at the last minute,
or just pull you. They save you, but they just pull you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you got to go rehabilitate.
Yeah. Like right now, like Bronson Reed. Threw him out there to deep water. Did he sink? I don't think he sank. Right now, I'm literally waiting on him and Ivar match. Ivar. Whatever.
This is where we differ again. I know we talked about this before. We talked about it last week, I believe.
Yeah.
But
you don't like Ivar.
I want Bronson Reed with other competition. Give me Bronson Reed and Damian Priest. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hell, give me Bronson Reed and Johnny Gargano. You want me to care about Johnny Gargano?
They actually had a match.
See,
good match.
You want me to care about Johnny Gargano? Give me a feud with him and Bronson Reed just being a fucking beast and just wrecking Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
That can make people give a fuck.
I'm going to tell you why they didn't. The reason why people didn't give a fuck about Bronson Reed is his re-entrance back to the main
event. Shit. It was just so under the radar.
He got paid by The Miz to do what he does, this wreck shit. Okay, cool. So what now?
Why he didn't stay with The Miz? Miz has had bodyguards before.
Because the story was he was Miz's paid hitman.
Okay, Miz, I'm paying you to stay around.
But then The Miz didn't pay him.
The Miz didn't even stay on TV long enough to pay him.
No, that was the story. The Miz paid him to do hitman. Mm-hmm. He did his job. He comes to The Miz. Where's my money? Miz like, I got you the next week. And Bronson's like, ain't no fucking next week. I'm gonna fuck your shit up right now until I get my fucking money. Beat his ass, and then that was the end of the story. And I was like, bro, that could have been good. That's how we get The Miz back being serious. He has Bronson Reed as his hitman. Bronson Reed takes out every fucking body The Miz wants to take out, till The Miz climbs back up to the top, and then The Miz loses. Whatever. We don't need to have him as world champion and Intercontinental champion. We don't need that. But we at least make Bronson Reed seem like a fucking dominant beast. That tsunami finisher alone is fucking killer. No one gets up from the tsunami.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Would it be better for WWE to, again, we talk about this all the time, to cut an hour from Raw and come out with 2 more programs?
2 more programs?
Just little baby programs. And I say but these are programs that really for the kids. Because, kids watch WWE product. Yeah. So, a Saturday morning program where you're getting guys over like a Bronson Reed. You need a dark elevation in a way.
I would say.
Because it's so much talent on WWE. And the way that they're doing it is it's like throwing all your wrestling figures in, the back. Or, if you build, a backstage set and you just throw all your figures back there. But you literally just throw them. They're not even standing up. You just throw them. They're all bunched up, and you're just trying to create this fucking pie out of all of this.
I wouldn't complain about it, but when you said 2 of them, I was like, yo, we don't need 2 fucking shows.
I just say a Saturday morning show and a Sunday morning show. They used to do it in the day. It's for the kids. We probably really wouldn't watch it.
Give me a Saturday. If you could give me a Saturday morning show, if we have to do 2, give me a Saturday morning show and give me a Thursday night show. Like a velocity of heat.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't need another SmackDown or Raw.
No. It's something simple.
You need a light show.
Literally gonna be 3 matches,
mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be
promos up the ass.
And
give me one story that's gonna go to the pay-per-view.
This doesn't even have to be an hour show.
It could be 30.
Oh, yeah,
I'll go with 30.
Give me 30 minutes where it's 3
really
matches.
It's only 40 anyway with commercials, but
yeah. Okay then. Okay, fine. We'll make it an hour and 3 matches, and all the matches all matches are 15 minutes. You go out there, get 15 minutes. All the matches.
You don't even need 15 minutes.
Give them 10.
No, you can get squash matches.
Oh.
This is really about the promos.
Yeah.
It's really about getting guys over. It's really about getting you pumped for the pay-per-view and for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown.
But
it's really about getting these younger guys over. Let them just have matches for like 5-10 minutes.
Are the squash matches going to be
not jobbers against like
Bronson
Scott
Reed
Taylor.
Bronson Reed versus some local Bobby Joe, or are you doing Bronson Reed versus
Glenn Metalik, even though he's not there anymore?
Or like
but
Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
But that's why I hate it though.
Yeah.
I hate those squash matches.
So you want the ones against the local nobodies?
I'd rather do
give me the local nobodies. I thought you wouldn't like those, but I'm fine with that.
No, because the only reason is, especially if it's gonna be somebody I could see we possibly using later. If it's gonna be somebody we about to fire soon, or like they're just used to being jobbers all the time.
Yeah, you're jobbers.
Like,
so now your job is to beat those guys.
Like if we do Bronson Reed versus R-Truth.
Don't do it to R-Truth. R-Truth is a special prize.
Now we're gonna defend R-Truth
because he's a special prize. He don't have matches. He's really just a backstage presence.
Like
so
R-Truth, Titus O'Neil.
No, not those guys. I'm talking about guys like a Cedric Alexander, Apollo Crews, because I believe he's still there.
But why?
Those type of guys.
I hate
Baron Corbin.
To me, I feel like we're wasting them. They're a waste of time.
They're already wasted. They're just sitting at home. Go get squashed.
Or
it's fine.
If you're telling me, I turn on that show and I see Bronson Reed versus Carl Anderson.
Damn, I forgot he was there.
Yeah. They'll be like, bro. Now, from what I'm seeing, in my mind, I'm like, bro, there's no purpose of him even going for the tag team titles. Him and Luke Gallows wouldn't be no purpose. Cause I'm like, yo, you're a fucking loser.
But not for a guy like him who's really just waiting for his partner to come back to see if they can make another run.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a guy we know he's done. I'm not even talking about not even a guy like Ricochet. Like, not even him, but like a guy like Cedric Alexander. He's not going to be fucking used anymore. Yeah. He's damn near on the chopping block.
Apollo Crews he can be used. We just don't have a story for him.
What's the guy who played Mace?
He's fired.
Oh, he's fired already?
Yeah.
All right. There's another guy. Who's the guy that played the other guy with Top Dollar? In Hit Row.
Adonis?
There you go. Job.
Yeah.
Job him out. Job him out. You know what I mean? Those type of guys.
And then we end up getting
Reggie.
We get to a point where Reggie, Cedric, and Adonis are all like, we're done with this. They become the Job Squad. Like we got a new edition of the Job Squad.
You don't get no story time. Nigga, you're here to get beat. You're here to display the best 5 moves of this individual that you're going against.
That's what makes it funny. Because they end up making their own Job Squad.
Fuck no. Why? So then they could think they're over? Like, no.
Yeah, then we just jump them out again.
This is not about you. You're here to get beat because we're paying you anyway and not paying you to sit at home. You know what I mean? The whole thing is... Because to me, my bad, the whole thing with job matches are for the guy who we're trying to get over, your best 5 moves.
Okay.
And we're trying to get those best 5 moves over. So when you have a big match on the pay-per-view...
You telling me Bronson Reed come out there, all I need Bronson Reed to do is you run at him...
Handicap matches.
You literally run at him... Samoan drop, tsunami. That's all I need. I don't need you to do more.
Make him count to 5.
Yeah. Count to 10.
You know, just that type of shit.
Yeah,
and you can get away with that in jobber matches on that type of show.
But we start off with like local jobbers and then we build to like the Cedric Alexanders. I hate when we dive straight into that.
What?
To
the big match. The
like okay,
the
like
when lower mid time
when Shelton Benjamin used to be there. Like why instantly your first jobber match is against Shelton Benjamin?
Yeah, that pisses me
off. It's
like,
damn, we ain't got no respect for Shelton.
Yeah, I'm about to say that was
Benjamin,
disrespectful to
we
Shelton
have no
Benjamin.
respect for Shelton Benjamin and all he's done.
But I have no respect for Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, because
he hasn't done shit. Right, he ain't done shit.
He only won, tag times one time?
Yeah.
His weight title? Cool. He's not that...
Not important.
Not that important.
To the wheel.
Yeah, he's not that important.
You were never important like that to the wheel.
Yeah, so it's like...
Shelton had runs where he was kind of important.
But at this point, let's do 2 or 3 jobber matches. You guess what? Gave him one jobber. He did a handicap match. He did a handicap match with 2. We basically kind of like the Ryback situation. Like how they did Ryback for the longest.
I forgot you're young. I'm like, because I'm thinking King Kong Bundy and shit like that.
Yeah. That was Ryback for me. He used to have jobber matches like all the fucking time.
Yokozuna.
all the time. I'm like, yo, he's playing.
Earthquake. These guys will all have like jobber matches against like 2 guys.
And you get over the crowd that way.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Especially for a big man.
Especially against the Bobby Joes that are actually come out there and be funny. That should be hilarious. Just like they had a jobber in AEW that jobbed out to Samoa Joe. Joe does a little move when you do your dive and he walks away.
Yeah.
And my man's like, yo, that shit was funny to me. I was like, okay. I just saw his face. Ellsworth needs to get his ass beat to the point where we was like, yo, this motherfucker keep coming back. All right, fuck it. And he ends up becoming a part of the show. But those guys, like,
that's Johnny Gargano.
What?
That's Johnny Gargano. If you want to make Johnny Gargano important, that's how you have to use Gargano.
Him keep getting beat up?
He's the ultimate underdog.
Yeah.
You want him at some point to pull through.
Yeah.
But this Johnny Gargano, we don't give a fuck.
As Rey Mysterio without a mask.
Yeah.
He's just Rey Mysterio without a mask. The only thing different is...
I don't know. I feel like at times Rey had a chance.
Rey always wins.
Now,
he's been winning more.
Younger Rey,
beat.
Really ultimate underdog. Like WCW or first getting to WWE Rey. He was like, oh, fuck, they about to whip his ass. Especially when he first got to WWE. He landed the Giants. Yeah. Kane, Undertaker.
Oh, his first night?
Big Show.
His first night when he jumped off
but not his big night. I'm just saying when he first got there, he was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could have those matches.
He's a smaller guy.
He's a smaller guy.
Compared to everybody else.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, so, he can get his ass beat against Kane.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kane was vicious at this time. Oh, shit, now you kind of worried that he might get his ass whooped against Kane. Like, that type of shit.
Yeah.
But, like, right now, I don't feel like there's no ultimate underdog. Even Darby doesn't be portrayed as that.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of Darby.
Yep.
I don't think he's, we're losing some people in AEW. QT Marshall, he's leaving AEW at the end of the year. Matt and Jeff Hardy both have complaints about AEW right now. I can't remember. There's another person who has another complaint about AEW right now.
You can't remember?
I can't remember who it was. It was somebody else that's sitting in the back in the catering. That's not important. This is one of your questions.
Dustin Rhodes.
No, it wasn't Dustin.
Is also on his way out.
Oh no, Kevin Sullivan is out of AEW right now. He's a producer.
Didn't fucking know he was there.
Yeah, he's a
never
producer
knew he was there. But as far as the Dustin Rhodes thing,
Meltzer.
Cody's pitching for Dustin to be in the Hall of Fame.
Which he should be.
But
he's the reason why we have all these weirdos now. He's the reason why we had weirdos in WWE, the Boogeymans and all these weird personalities.
That's Undertaker.
Yeah, but Undertaker was a spooky guy.
It's Undertaker. The reason the Goldust character was really created was to be a rival towards the Undertaker. Same thing with Mankind. Like
I'm saying, I never put Goldust in a spooky area. He wasn't one of those spooky characters to me. He was one of those.
Hey, when he first you wasn't watching when he
was
the
Oscar.
Out.
He was like,
he just all that whole gold shit. Like that shit wasn't normal.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm not even talking about just on the sexuality part. I'm just talking about as far as like the look. He was all gold, no eyebrows. That was a scary little look.
Who was the name? The Adonis?
I don't know.
Who's before him?
Adrian Adonis? As far as the androgynous type of character?
Yeah. That's in that area. So he would probably be...
Or Adrian Street.
Adrian Street. Those are like the pioneers of that, to me. Goldust falls in that...
George. Just the pioneer. He was the...
I think Goldust he's in that character. In that section. I don't put Undertaker in that section. I don't put him with them. Because in my mind, I don't...
Nah. First of all, Goldust is something of its own thing. The other ones were cross-dressers. Compared to Goldust, Dustin went all out. To the point that Scott Hall was uncomfortable. Because Dustin was rubbing all on him. Or he'd grind on him when he's pinning. Like... And then he'd wear like little thongs so his little winky would be poking out while he grind. Like little stuff like that just made you uncomfortable. Dustin would do it. He even wanted to get breast implants. Like,
yo, it makes it funny.
Yeah, it makes it funny. And you want to
put him in the same category as Undertaker?
What I'm saying is he was brought there to be the main antagonist for Undertaker.
Because Undertaker's always serious.
And Undertaker was the first character of his kind to even go that route. Everybody else was just pure tough guy wrestlers.
Right.
there was no character that was undead. Like,
right.
So, and now we have one who's dressed up as an Oscar, all gold, and like,
right,
playing for the other team. Like, you never seen no shit like that.
Yeah.
And then we got weirder with Mankind the next year. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, as far as the dynamic of what the fuck he was supposed to be, and then he just took it.
Because, like, in my mind, I see, like, Undertaker, Kane, of course, Mankind. When he first kind of came out. I'd say Papa Shango if you want to be up in there. You want to put him in there.
That's what he was supposed to be.
I'm trying to think.
Giant Gonzalez, King Kong Bundy.
No, these are so
Mabel.
See, that's why I have it separated weirdly.
Well, no, Mabel was brought there for
because in this pod of like Undertaker, Kane, Mankind, Papa Shango, these are all like spooky characters, like spooky guys to me.
Oh, you going with the spooky realm?
They're spooky realm.
Boogeyman.
Then you got like, I always put Goldust in like the weirdo section. The Boogeyman, Goldust, Tommy Dreamer when he did that fucking gimmick when he was doing weird shit, like eating his own puke and all this random shit.
I have no clue.
It was a moment on Raw. That was like Raw 2002.
Jesus,
that shit was fucking weird, yo. Like, he would eat the Undertaker's tobacco spit, like, random shit like that.
Oh, God.
Bro, there was a whole section of that. Like, I feel like that's that section there where you're, like, uncomfortable to be around them. Mankind, Undertaker, Kane, Papa Shango, Bray Wyatt, they're their own little spooky, like, mystical, like, section by themselves. I can't put those guys with them. Like, King Kong Bundy, Giant Gonzalez, Great Khali, all them guys are
just huge giants.
Huge giants, odd, like Big Show, oddities. All those guys are all in that section by themselves. So that's how I have them separated. So that's why when I think about Goldust, he's so legendary in that section alone by himself.
Fuck that. How is that not spooky?
What, spooky? No, I don't find it spooky. I just find it fucking plain creepy. I don't find it spooky.
Spooky, creepy? Goddamn it, that's the same fucking realm. It's all horror movies, dog.
Know, man.
And think about this too, especially back in 1995.
Goldust come
Wait. You have to think about this in the terms of the era. Like, now it's acceptable. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Back then that shit was not okay. That shit was not cool to be out there in the forefront. It was scary, especially to a male demographic.
Did Goldust have mystical powers?
You know what he did? Because he would make like just random ass like gold dusts come from like the fucking sky during the fucking match.
I don't know if that counts.
It'd be just like random shit.
I don't know. Like, I don't count
Only
that.
Kane, Taker, and Bray had powers.
I don't count that. Papa Shango, he had voodoo.
Okay.
Voodoo. He made Ultimate Warrior throw up.
Okay, he had voodoo. So with the Ultimate Warrior, he had no powers?
No, he had the power of the gods. All he did was pray. All he did was pray. Pray, cocaine, and lift weights. I don't count that as powers.
Pray, cocaine, and weights.
Like, that's nothing. Anybody can do that.
Pray, weight, cocaine. In that order.
Like, Goldust, he made some confetti come down. Cool. Anybody can do that. The DX made paint come down. They made poop come down from the sky. Like, that don't mean they got powers.
I'm trying to think, did he do anything else? Nah, because
he just rubbed on himself all the time.
His biggest run was just that 95 to 96 run. 97, it was downhill.
Yeah.
They baby faced him. He started wearing like, he was green.
Yeah. But
lingerie.
Back to the main question of it all, though. Did Tony Khan not make the Kool-Aid strong enough? Everybody wants to leave out. It ain't no fun time. It ain't fun time no more in AEW. The fun is going down. The morale meter has gone down in AEW.
It's weird to me. I'll try to do this as quick as possible. It's weird to me, especially in the form of Matt Hardy. Because like you were singing Tony's praises for fucking years. After even when they damn near killed you, bro, like you were dead. I watched the pay-per-view. Your eyes were in the back of your head when you fucking hit that ground. And you still like sang praises. But now all of a sudden you're not happy Like, you feel me? Like, where you're at, how you've been used, how you and Jeff been used. Not saying that I don't agree, because I do. The bullshit that you were spouting against Punk, or the bullshit that you were defending Tony when Twitter was on his ass, like, but now you're unhappy. So it's crazy to me. That's why I put, he didn't make the Kool-Aid strong enough, because now it's like starting to fade on guys. Mm-hmm. And the one person that it faded on very quickly was Cody Rhodes. And it was like, maybe the Kool-Aid don't affect everybody. Some people's immune system is a little too strong for that shit. And now you're starting to see. And then going back to that Ricky Starks and Edge shit, it was like Edge seen it right then and there. And I'm not even trying to throw no digs at Ricky, but it was like immediately Edge was like, fuck. Maybe Punk was right about this bullshit. What the fuck? Like, yeah. And instantly he has not looked happy since.
Who, Edge?
Edge. I look at the clips on YouTube, just on the Adam Copeland shit. I don't care about nobody else, but I just try to see what the fuck he doing. He don't look happy on no fucking clip. He don't look like he happy to be there. He look like
he's over it.
He look like he's fucking over it.
He looks like he's over it already.
And you're doing the program with your best friend.
I think he's only enjoying it because he's doing it with Edge.
I don't even think he enjoys it because he's doing it with Christian now. He looks like he's just so unenthused about being there now. Like, fuck all this shit. That's just what it looks like. So to me, it's like the Kool-Aid didn't work to him at all because he's seen that shit immediately. So strong immune system. So that's why I said that. If you got the quote right there, you can.
Yeah. Oh, from Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy says, and I quote, when speaking about it on the Extreme Life of Matt Hardy podcast, he commented on his current feelings in AEW, stating, "When I first came back, it was pretty exciting. I didn't know what was going to be happening in the near future. The last time I was in this extreme dimension of your podcast, I said in WWE I felt like I was a ghost just walking around backstage. Honestly, I kind of still feel that at AEW just because not being involved in something cool and feel like there is something so special that we have within us to bring out. And that brings me to things with ego. Honestly, I'm in a place in my life where this Jeff Hardy shirt, I feel like a goofy goober for wearing my own shirt." I'm gonna stop it right there. Jeff Hardy. I don't know what Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy think, but brother, this ain't 2000. This ain't the 2000 no more. I'm gonna just leave it at that. This ain't the 2000 no more. This ain't 2010 no more. Jeff, the fans love Jeff. The fans always gonna love Jeff. But to be honest with you, when Jeff got that DUI, last year or 2 years ago, that love kind of came down a little bit. We started to understand Jeff is a grown-ass man. Jeff is an old-ass man now. He ain't young like we used to think, where he used to go out and get drunk and stuff happened. And it's like, oh, it's okay. He throws paint on. He's a weirdo and all this other stuff.
He's the charismatic enigma.
Yeah, he's different from everybody else. Bro, that image, that aura is gone now. It's gone. Ever since I've seen Jeff come down that AEW ramp limping to a match, bro, that aura's been gone. I'm one of those people that gave Jeff so many chances, especially when I saw, because a lot of people didn't watch him in TNA. When he came out in TNA, he was drunk or high, or whatever. I watched that pay-per-view, and I was like, bro, he been fired from WWE for the same reasons, basically. And I'm like, bro, how many chances do you get? He went back to WWE, got another chance. And I'm like, okay, this is the moment when he learns. Like, nothing's going, like, this is when he's growing up. Like, you're a grown adult now. You ain't young no more. Because when he wasn't doing that many spots like he used to do, because he came back instantly did a spot, but he ain't did a ladder matches like that no more. Bro, he went to AEW, and I was like, bro, he done got so many chances. And they about to break his body because he's doing these Darby Allin spots. Like, he's Darby Allin still.
That's on him.
Motherfucker, you're 50. That shit's over with. That moment's done. So, like, at this moment now, while I'm hearing, I feel like a ghost. I ain't in nothing cool. What the fuck you think you're supposed to be doing? You think you're supposed to be world tag team champions with Matt? Bro, Matt could barely walk down the damn ramp. He limping. He barely could do the twist of fate. Both of them could barely do the twist of fate. And I'm glad to see Jeff still be able to do the Swanton Bomb, but
Matt looks like shit.
Matt looks like shit. Let's be honest. Jeff got the lazy eye. Like, bro, y'all not about to be involved in nothing. The only reason Edge and Christian are still involved because they still look like they got it. They still look like they got something.
Well, Christian can still fucking go. Edge,
man. They got a little, I said, they both look like they got something left in the tank.
Nah, Christian look like he can still go. Edge just don't.
Jeff and Matt look like
Matt's done.
Ghosts.
Matt's done.
They feel like ghosts and they look like
Matt's
ghosts.
done, and he needs to quit trying to get back in. Matt, to me, is done.
Like, bro, at this point, y'all, Jeff, I feel like they both should hang it up and get in.
Jeff, maybe
inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Maybe I'm blinded with the passion because I grew up in that era, but I don't care. If you can make it happen, make it happen. If not, then hang it up. But if you can go out there and all you gotta do is do less,
bruh.
You ain't gotta go out there and do so much, like especially for Jeff Hardy.
You have to think your owner is Tony Khan. Your boss is Tony Khan. Mr. Fanboy himself. He sees Jeff Hardy in this light of
I don't care what you see me
he's still 2002. Jeff Hardy could do all this stuff.
Bro, my watch says 2023.
Bro, he gonna send every time you send Jeff ass out there, he do a bump. Every fucking time.
But I don't think that shit is on Tony. I think that's these guys when they're going over their matches like, ooh, wouldn't this be cool? Wouldn't this be cool? That's what I believe that it is. So at the end of the day, it's on them to know what the fuck to do and what not to do in the match.
Like I said,
guys change their style.
They feel like ghosts and they look like ghosts out there. Is the Kool-Aid strong enough? No. It's not. It's over. That moment when it was so hot, AEW is the cool thing now. That shit is over with. AEW ain't the cool thing no more. To be honest with you, it's not. Everybody notices.
The Kool-Aid has worn off, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. And it's time to close the motherfucking doors. I'm sorry, but I'm the one who fucking said it, and I don't care.
I'm not co-signing it.
It's time to close the doors. It's just time to close the doors. Now, I hate for guys to lose work. That's the one thing I would hate for any man to lose work. But goddamn it, AEW, you can't get it together business-wise. You can't get it together on the wise to gain viewership for the people who are paying for your program and for your fans. I don't have any sympathy for you anymore. Oh. And in the next couple months, if this WWE deal does actually go through with TNT, we'll see what the fuck happens to AEW. So, yeah, that's really all I got to say for today.
Yeah, and with that, we're going to close our doors for right now.
Yeah, for right now. He already plugged the Heavenly Opinionated podcast. Yep. I'm not going to plug anything this week because I don't know when the fuck I'm going to record anything else besides the show right now. So I'm going to be honest with you.
That's it.
That's really it. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. It's your boy, Is He Too Real? I was almost about to say it's your boy, Playboy Troy.
And it's your boy, Playboy Troy.
And we signing out for another week installment of We're Wrestlemaniacs 2. I'm going to stop that right there. So we copyright.